I had a comment left today on a video that I made a while back, and it was something along the lines of it was from the black man, like, how did you not end up with hating heart like white people do? The video is the most viral one I've ever done, and I answered him about myself, and then, you know, I've been thinking, and what I've always known to be true, it got me thinking about Nolan Wells, about all the lynchings that are going on, about, you know, all of this stuff, and how that can possibly still be happening, and yet it is on a massive scale. And what it comes down to is jealousy. These white, nationalist, racist people are so jealous of black people. And I can hear them already coming from the South. I live in California. I can already hear them coming in the comments. No, we're not. Yeah, you are. Like, that's what this all comes from, because it doesn't make any sense. You know, I hate people. Very few. The president, for one. The entire administration. All of Epstein files. They've done the most horrific things that anyone can possibly imagine. And I would never hang them. I would never hang them. You know, myself just out of nowhere. You know, I would want justice. I would want to see them guilty. But for anybody to think that this is only based on hatred, it's the hatred of themselves, not of the black community. It's literally of themselves. They're so deeply jealous that they have to resort to the most extreme violence. They're jealous of the fact that white, especially particularly in the South, white America, white everything, the system, all of it, has not broken the spirit of the black community. And yet, not even yet, and in spite of that, the spirit has gotten stronger. They have come together even stronger. If you ask any black person, besides the idiots that are in MAGA, if they said, would you want to be black or white, they'd say black every day, all day, every time, regardless of all this shit that's going on with our system and with the people and all this violence. And that's the fact. The fact that these, even if they're rich, they don't come from good families. And even if their good family looks good on paper, they're still evil. Like, Metcalf's father coming on drunk after that whole thing, after the trial and everything, shows what a fucking piece of shit he is. And that he will do that in public. Imagine what they are in real life. Like, their happiness is not happiness. It's not raw, it's not authentic, it's not soulful. It is bullshit white people happiness. It's bullshit look at me happiness. Oh, and then guess what? You know, black people are better at sports than you. You know? Go figure. Like, you know, so all of this stuff that they wish they were better at, they wish that they did this, they're not. And it's just this deep jealousy. And again, nobody can convince me otherwise, so nobody, even if you want to say anything in the comments, I don't fucking care. Because this is the reality. That the level of evil and jealousy of wanting to break a spirit of the 400 years of slavery, and they still couldn't, and they still can't, they hate that. And I fucking love that. I love it for the black community, that there is no spirit broken. There's sadness, and there's anger, of course, all of that, because they're being attacked right now. They're being attacked without question by our government, by the police. And that righteous anger is 100% valid. But the spirit isn't broken, and it never will be.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, Kwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to Madi Akim, Wagwatim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity, as well as a speckled bird that may look like the other nations but are actually Yasharala. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. In today's lesson, I've seen videos like this before, and it really isn't surprising to me because it's been a reoccurring thing where you have, I was about to say Eve. That's not Eve. You have the Shedamites that are coming online and basically saying how, you know, their men ain't shit and all this stuff like that. And really, this is because, oh my God, I have to be careful about what I say. But basically, the thing is that everyone is starting to realize that, yeah, the Edomite man, he is the one that's the weakest. He's the inferior one. He's the this. He's that. Whatever. He has made propaganda against not just us, our people, but also for the other nations as well, other ethnicities and all this stuff. Like it's never about them. It's never about It's always about how do we make Esau look good? How do we make Esau into the hero? And then it's just like, they talk shit about everything that Jake does, that Ishmael, Moab, Ammon, they have all these different things to say about them and us, but he basically has set that narrative to make him like this whole superhero, like great pinnacle of excellence and stuff like that, like the best thing ever and whatnot. Like that's how he has set stuff up to be. And we're seeing all this stuff. Luke chapter 8 verse 17, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known or come abroad. And you have women like this, Edomite women, that are coming out here and telling the truth. All right, where it's like, when I was a kid, obviously not from her, but she there was other women that was like, when I was a kid, my dad always told me you better never get with a black man, or you never do this, or you need to stay away from those N words, this, that, and third, and a whole bunch of racist stuff. They're going out telling them, all these things that we definitely knew, but they kept it secret because that was the thing. It wasn't even one of the brothers that did it. It was a Jake that had said that the Edomites are they are the most fake people out of all the races of people. They are the most fake because they will be nice to you in your face, but behind your back they will call you the N-word. They will say a whole bunch of mean things and stuff like that. They will keep their appearance, their outward appearance, friendly and all that stuff, but when it comes to I never know I could just do that, but anyway, but when it comes to the outward to the reality of stuff, behind closed doors, they are completely different people. They are evil, wicked, and all this stuff. And this is literally an objective fact. Let me actually get this. I believe it's Sirach 10. Sirach 10 verse 2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, so are all they that dwell therein. Basically, the reason why I'm using this is because these people are copying their leaders. And guess what? We all know that the leaders are known for. The leaders are known for doing all that Epstein Island stuff. All right. So if they are so vile, wicked, and evil behind closed doors, and this is the government leaders and all that stuff, if they're that vile behind closed doors, then even the people are also, obviously not all of them. I'm not going to say that all of them. It's a one-to-one thing. All right, but you basically get the point where that these people have skeletons in their closet that they are actively participating in. So this is what we're seeing. This is what we need to acknowledge, that this is how stuff is, where they are sneaking to do stuff behind people's backs, behind our backs, and they're planning all this stuff. Like, they have their freaking basements and shit, dungeons, where there was that one guy who had kidnapped, I believe it was at least 2 so-called black women. This one Edomite man kidnapped these 2 so-called black women. He killed one, but he was basically graping the other one constantly, and he kept her locked in his basement and stuff like that. That's how stuff was going on here. And it's just like, I think he had kids too, and that's how you have these people that it's like these normal looking Edomites, all right, these normal everyday average Joe Edomites that are that are the ones that are doing this. Now also, let me get this, because there was another thing It was let me get it was family here. It was Esau being the family annihilator, where
of self-righteousness. By the way, everyone in this photo is no longer.
Basically the thing here, you saw how you could find it, but basically the thing here is that these men, these fathers and husbands, they felt like, man, you know what? I need to go and I'm just gonna go and take out my whole family, and then I'm going to control alt delete my family, then control alt delete myself. That's basically what they're doing, and they said that it's primarily so-called your average regular average Joe makes good money Edomite dude. All right, that's the one that does it. All right, and it's just like you think it's the ones that you think, oh, you don't expect it from this guy because he is such a good person. He's such a normal person. He wouldn't do anything. He doesn't have a criminal history and all that stuff. All right, which that goes to show who this is proof. This is proof. This is the proof. But then they want to use crime statistics to say that we're the bad people. Deuteronomy 30 verse 7, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee, and they can't handle the curses when the Lord puts the curses on them. Bear with me one moment. So yeah, as I was saying, they can't handle the curses when they have to go through some hardships. Okay, well now, we need to help. We need some help. We need things to be changed. We need to fix stuff. But then when we were going all through all this stuff, all right, then just leave it as is. They'll figure it out and all that stuff. Where we had to go through all this stuff, and we're still pushing through. We're still living through stuff. We're that resilient. Isaiah chapter 3 verse 12, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. Where again, like the women, the men, or sucking the women, not the men, the women, and then the children are causing trouble for the for us men. All right, we're suffering as a result of it, and now YAHAWAH is sending all these curses, sending all the stuff that we have to go through onto our enemies, and now they have to deal with women or this whole feminist movement bullshit. Their women going against them and revealing all their secrets, and then you have to also go against the children going against them. There was a lot, and let me say, there was a lot of these younger kids or whatever, Edomite kids, that were posting videos of themselves arguing with their parents, saying racism is bad, where their children was exposing them. These kids in these 2-parent households, living okay, good lives or whatever and stuff like that, and then they're freaking fighting, arguing with their parents, saying you're wrong, you shouldn't be talking or judging black people just because of the color of their skin and all that shit. And again, like this is what's going on. This is how YAHAWAH is showing that we're in that transitional period of power being transferred from onto Yahawashi, and by extension the Israelites. All right. 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 11, and for this cause Yahawashi shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, and the people that don't see the people that don't see this. All right, because people will see this and say, "Oh, it was just that one bad guy. It was just that one thing." But they will completely ignore. And you know what's crazy? People are still ignoring these trends right now. They still don't recognize that. And even when someone like this, people that are in their own corner, all right, quote unquote corner, are exposing stuff like this, no one still wants to believe it. They still don't care. All right. So as a result of that, they're still under that delusion. They still believe, oh, we're the greatest, white people are the best, this, that, and third, and stuff like that. And they also have the other nations also falling for that as well. Luke, well, no, actually, the other nations are starting to see that, which is why you got these wars going on. All right, and the other nations, China and Russia, they're like, we don't fuck with what's it called. Even Europe was like, we don't fuck with America anymore. All right, and I think America might be getting out of NATO. Or who the hell was it? No, I can't search it up. Fuck. You get the point though. Luke 6 verse 23. Rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the false prophets. So they were the wicked were praised. The wicked were commended for being wicked. And now YAHAWASHI is going to, put things in its rightful place, and we're waiting for that. So with that, praise system was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Shem, YAHAWASHI, Shem, honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, above all, Shalom.